Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to install Clerk in Next.js. So let's get started. So first thing you need to do is create an account. Okay, to do that, just go into this, sign in. So if you don't have an account, you can just click this. And now you will be able to create an account. It is a simple process. Just enter your email and password, or you can use Google or GitHub to create your account. If you use an email or password, you will receive an email verification code. Use that verification code and just verify your email and your account will be created. I already have an account, so I'm going to use that and I'm just going to log in. Now you will be able to create your Clerk app to integrate into your Next.js application. So I'm going to use this one because I've already created this, but I'm going to show you how to create your own first. So just click create application. Here you can give your application a name. For example, you can call it whatever you want. I'm calling it Next.js Clerk. Okay, and then you can choose one of these options. For example, I only have Google here. I can use the username as well, or GitHub, for example, but I'm going to just use the email, but you can add whatever you want. Then just click create application and it will create the app for you. I'm going to use this one that I've already created. So after that, you will see a page like this. Okay, here you can just go into configuration, go into API keys, and get your API keys according to whatever framework you're using. I'm using Next.js, so I'm going to use this. I'm obviously not going to show you any of this, okay? But you need to now open up your Next.js application. I've done a fresh install of Next.js 15, okay? So inside of this, I'm going to install the Next.js Clerk package. So to do that, just type in the command npm I or install, whichever one you prefer. I like using I, so I'm just going to use I. So next is @cleric/next.js. So it's npm I @cleric/next.js. Okay, so just press enter. And while that is installing, I'm going to show you this. So in Cleric, what you need to do is add a middleware. What the middleware does is it helps with the protected routes in Next.js when it comes to navigating different areas of your application. So if, let's say, you don't want someone to have access to the dashboard page, you can use this to tell it that, okay, the dashboard page is a protected route if someone has not ended up logging in first. Okay, and I have a bunch of Next.js tutorials. You can go and watch those to get a better understanding of how to use Next.js with Cleric. Okay, so while this is installing, go into your layouts folder, and this has to be the root layout. Okay, and you'll see this, the root layout. Okay, so here what you need to import in is called Cleric Provider. Okay, and so while this is installing, first let's create the env file because we will need our Cleric environment variables. So in the main file, okay, outside of all of this, so here I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to call this .env.local. Okay, inside of this you need to add in your environment variable. So this is the Cleric environment variables you need to add. So I'm just going to copy this, and here I'm going to add in my Cleric keys. Okay, I'm obviously not going to show you these, but you need to add in your Cleric keys here. Okay, so I'm going to save this and I'm going to close this. Okay, and right now I'm just going to start my server so that gets started while I end up showing you how to add the Cleric provider, and then set up your sign up and sign in components. Okay, so now let's add in the Clerk provider. It's from @clerk/Next.js, so we need this. And I'm gonna take this part and add it here. Okay, and that's it. That's all we needed to do here. So next, I'm going to show you how to set up your sign up and sign in Clerk components. And this will not include the styling. The reason is I just want to show you how to get everything started. In the other tutorials, I showed you how to do custom logins and all of that other stuff, okay? So that you can integrate whatever design you want into your Clerk login or sign up, okay? So here in the app, I'm going to create a new folder called sign up, and I'm going to create another one that is going to be dot sign up. Okay, actually this needs to be double brackets, okay, like this. And inside of this I'm going to add in a file called page.jsx. okay, if you're using TypeScript. If you're just using normal JavaScript, you just need to add JSX. Okay, so here what we're going to do is add in our sign up component. Okay, and it's the same logic for the login. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm just going to paste it in here. So I'm just going to rename this to login. And in the meantime, I'm going to go back to my users and I'm going to go to localhost 3000. Okay, it's not allowing me to rename this. Okay, so first I needed to stop my server, and then I just copy pasted this into the app folder and just changed the names. That's it. Okay, so in this, instead of sign up, you need to use sign in. Okay, now I'm going to save everything, and if everything worked correctly, all of this should be working. So in my page.jsx, what I'm going to do is remove all of this. Okay, I don't need this. Okay, so I'll remove the footer as well. So I'll just create two links here. And I'm just going to import that. Add the class names. And I'm going to save this. Okay, so now it's showing this. So I'm going to use this to show you the login and the sign up page. Okay. As you can see, you are seeing the Clerk component for the sign up. And this is the Clerk component for the login. So I'm not going to show you how to do the sign up here. Okay, because this is completely straightforward how to do this. I have actually created accounts, so I'm just going to use one of those to show you how to log in and then just see that our user is logged in. So I'm going to use this one, and by default this redirects me to the front end. So to check whether we are logged in or not, I'm going to just use a component that comes with Cleric. as you can see, I am logged in as my user, and this is the user button. Okay, so I hope you like this tutorial. Like and subscribe to stay updated on the latest tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.